Hello everybody and welcome back for more Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. In this part, we're going to have to capture Finora? But before that, we have to watch a tragic scene. What happens all the way down here? We shall see. It's Gwen! Gentlemen, we have not much further to go. Keep giving it your best. Rumor has it that Sigurd's army should be moving south through the Yida Desert. If we keep this pace north, we should be able to rendezvous with them sooner or later. Gwen, I'm so sorry I dragged you into this. You and your father were too generous, sparing so many soldiers to help my brother, even though your father is presently ill. But are you sure you're both willing to risk crossing a nation as all-powerful as Grenval? The very thought is terrifying. Ethelyn, you know as well as I that Lannistar, a nation built on the legacy of the Crusader Nova, is far stronger than its size suggests. No matter what happens, I could never regret giving my all for a cause as just as Sigurd's. My father feels precisely the same way. There's nothing to worry about, Ethelyn. After all, I'm wielding none other than GoHW. I'll never fail with it at my side. Sigurd could certainly stand to have my aid. I suppose you're right. He'd appreciate any help at this point. Ethelyn, we'll be entering hostile territory very shortly. The enemy could ambush us at any moment, so... Actually, Queen, I've been thinking this over quite a bit, and I'm coming with you after all. I'd like to see my brother again, and I simply cannot abandon you now. I cannot allow that. I let you come with me solely because you promised to return home part way. To say nothing of Altian's presence. Look at her, a mere babe of 3 years, curled up aslumber in her mother's lap. Should we be attacked? What then? Why, I'd fight my hardest to protect her. Nobody could possibly seize her from me. I certainly never intended at first to take her with us, but she simply wouldn't stop crying when I tried to leave her behind. You're right, though. You're right. I'll take her home. Ethelyn, I'm sorry. I assure you, I do know precisely how you feel, but Leif is barely born and waiting for you at home. Our children need their mother. Please, Ethelyn, return home. I left Finn to defend the capital. You'll be safe with him. Very well, but I'd like just a little more time. I want to stay by your side a little longer. Please, Queen. Ethelyn, very well. We've a little more time to spare. Yeah, and because it's a desert, the sands lower the movement distance that units can move. But what is this? They're pursuers. Oh, the big one. Haha! Quinn! The poor sod still has no clue we're tailing him. And there's a woman with him. What a clumsy mistake. Well, I dare say this is the long-awaited end of Lannistar's famous Lensritter. Those Hoovels? Okay, those Hoovels will be sinking clean into the sand. They can't so much as flail at us. Men, close in. This is it. Tharja's destiny lies before us. Ripe for the grasping. What? Tharja Draco Knights? No, you can't be serious. Trevin has been at our heels all along. Ethelyn, run! We've no hope of victory in this blasted desert. But what will you do? They're like wild hyenas, Ethelyn. Children are little more than easy targets for them. Tharja has sought to reconquer our territory for centuries. I thought my absence would be taken as an invitation, so I left Finn behind with half the army in case they made the obvious move. Not once, not even once did I ever suspect they would pursue us instead. This was all a mistake. You can't give up now, Queen. It'll be okay, we're together, aren't we? At the very least, together we'll not go down easily. Ethelyn, please be safe. Yeah, and they get to move, yes. Volthomer. There's the man himself. I see. Duke Langbolt fell in battle. Arvis, what are we supposed to do now? It was you who insisted that even if we left the bulk of our army on conquest with our sons, Sigurd would pose no threat to me at all. The situation before us is not the outcome you promised. Reptar, your overreaction is baseless. The deck is still stacked in our favor. The Valthomer army is already lying in wait for the rebels in the Yi Desert's depths. Furthermore, Tharji and Sellsword should be arriving in reinforcements at any moment. The enemy will assuredly be exhausted. So long as my army and yours cooperate, Sigurd and his rebels ought to fall with ease. I'm holding you to your word this time, Arvis. Remember, I've no objection to you alone claiming the throne once Ajmer finally dies. But don't you dare forget your allies. Of course, must I remind you, the instant the dust of this war settles, House Frege will be granted the Augustrian throne to govern. House Donzel, meanwhile, will be entrusted with the rule of Isach. Rest assured, Reptar, I will honor your rights to these territories. Very well. Then I, too, will fight with all I have. Greetings, Lord Arvis. The plan proceeds precisely on time, I see. Man, Froy. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You must not show your face here. Until the Grenfolian throne is mine, I cannot allow you or your brethren to appear in public. Do you not understand? We understand how you indulge the greed of men as vile as Reptar and Lingbolt. We understand how even then you will not concede the very fact of our existence. The plan was to use those two buffoons until they could be used no further, then cast them aside and use their sons in their stead, was it not? But, hear me well, Manfroy. I refuse to have any part in this revival of your Lapture empire. I have no desire to oppress your cult, but I have even less of a desire to co-sign the world to your Dark Lord's rule. Remember this well. Yes, the blood of Lapture's scoins flows in my veins, but this is so much more to me than that. But there is so much more to me than that. My Lapturian heritage is that of Saint Maria, a man who fought for the rights of the people. And more importantly, I am the one true heir of the Crusader Vala, Lapturian's sworn enemy. I will change this world for the better. Under my rule, humanity shall be free from the pains of prejudice, tyranny, and oppression. What a pity it is that Sigurd must die. But alas, all things require sacrifice. Oh, sacrifice for the sake of the Lady Deirdre, you mean? You are terrified, Lord Arvis. You fear her memory may someday return. Don't you dare bring her into this. Yet I remind you, we are in love. Nothing will ever come between us. I suppose you two need to hasten and make proof of this love of yours. Proof that will one day grow up and raise to be most magnificent king. Goddamn, now Fenora. The rebels are finally heading this way? Excellent. Let them walk right into the range of our welcoming gift. Meteor spells. This desert will gladly claim their bodies. Goddamn, that was a lot. It was like 8 minutes of pure conversation. Oh shit, they're within range. A miss. This will do 21 damage? Okay, thank goodness. Whew! I didn't think we were in range with that. We should only be in range with him, though. Okay. Now, as you see them down here, I don't believe there is anything you can do to save them. I think Ethelyn and Quain are a lost cause. I think at one point I tried to send Aaron down there to save them, but it just didn't work out. No matter what I did. A sleep staff? Well, that's shitty. Anyways. What do you have? An Elfire, and what do you have? A Meteor and a Miracle Sword, okay. But yeah, like I said, I don't believe that you can save them. Unfortunately, I do think Ethelyn and Quain are dead at this point in the story. Or will die, anyways. Okay, and before I forget, there are a few conversations that can happen at this point in the story. Let me be a little mindful of where I am, though. Can the other people with Meteor see her? No. Oh, so close. Without calculating that we were so close to killing in one hit. So, now that we have a little bit more space, Sigurd can talk to Ira. Hold on, Ira. Why are you still here? Didn't I ask you to accompany Shannon and Oifi to Isach? You did, but I feel I'd always regret abandoning your army at such a crucial hour. I'm with you to the end, Sigurd. I don't believe this. If you're not going, how are you supposed to protect Shannon? Of course, I pledge to my late brother. Shannon has grown into a strong young man, capable of leading his own life. My work is done. He no longer needs my protection. But once I've seen this war through, I'll return to his side in Isach. Until then, Sigurd, I won't run away. For better or worse, I'm with you. Nice little conversation. Lex can talk to Zell. Make that happen. Jesus, Zell, you look awful. What's going on? Oh, Lex, why are you looking so happy? Huh? All right, my dad. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Zell. It's not that I feel nothing at all about what happened. Can't be helped, right? But after all the pain and suffering Dad's caused, well, he deserved to go down. Oh, you know, I've always admired you for your resilience, Lex. Just thinking about my brother is enough to make me tremble. Yeah, Arvis has always struck me as quite an odd one, but he's always been a decent fellow. I still can't see him as our enemy. I know, Arvis has always been like a father to me, and I never knew my real father. The problem is, sometimes he just changes. It's as if it's become a whole new different man. That's why you up and left him behind at home, right? There's nothing wrong with that, Isel. He's got his life, you've got yours. Don't beat yourself up about it, okay? I suppose you're right. And then the third conversation, which we can't do at this point, is Du and Jamek. I always leave Du behind when I need him. Damn it. Well, we'll see. I'll try and work him over here. We're gonna get stuck in this desert for a little bit regardless, so we'll see. Actually, we should probably hold off. That's a tough call. Oh no, the assault begins. Oh. Actually, I think they all have horse slayers too, so they do even more damage. I'll take a quick peek. Oh, well, he has this. Okay, fair enough. And a recover band. The Gungrunner? Jesus Christ. Oh, he has a Brave Lance. Magorn? Jesus Christ. Horse Slayers. Yeah, Horse Slayers. And what do they have? Just Steel Lances? A Goblog and a Iron Sword? Well, that's a sad story. I'm actually going to send you to kill this guy. I kind of want to kill all of them, but we have to be very careful, so actually maybe I won't. We'll actually retreat a little bit. And I'll zoom through them finishing that, because once they kill all of the Lannister army, they'll actually come after us. And we want to be very careful of that, because if we get caught in the desert for that, it's like we're in the same situation as them, so we'll back up a little bit. For strategic purposes, we'll probably just stick a couple people in that village and then work from there. No cavalry, though. We have to avoid cavalry. Oh, you know what we can do? Use what little money you have left and fix this up. 7 hits! Hey! Oh! Yay. Whoa. Oh, all we get to do is sit here and watch them pick them off slowly. Hold tight, Altina. Oh yeah, that's right, she has her kid with her. Hold tight, Altina. Altina? Altiana? Hold tight, Altiana. I'll protect you no matter what. Ooh, Ethlyn avoided the hit. Well. Oh, not that one. No! There she goes. Ah! Altina, Quain. I'm so sorry. What's this? The woman was fool enough to have a child with her? Ah, I see. Quain's daughter. Interesting. You there. Tell Quain this. If he doesn't surrender Goblog, his daughter will meet an untimely end. Your move, Quain. Your move. No! Altiana, Ethlyn! So this is where it ends. Travent, you can have good blog, but don't you dare so much as scratch Altiana. Blast. Can I go no further? No. You can't. Oof. I'm surprised you're still alive, though. I thought you were gonna die in one hit. So I believe it's on it. Yeah, he just drops it. Does someone pick it up, though? I'm kind of curious. Does it go to anybody, or is it just gone? Just gone. Just puts it away. Well, as I've said, he's still trying to get to us. There's no saving them, so... Oh, Ethlyn, forgive me. Finn, I entrust Leif to you. And he's gone. Quain and Ethlyn are dead. And so ends Quain. Morgan, you're in charge now. Head north and give Sigurd's army a fair share of grief. Let none of them escape. There's a fine bounty on each treacherous head, after all. Yes, sir. That said, what are we supposed to do with this child? She's just crying and crying. We don't know how to handle this. Shall I put her out of her misery, sir? Certainly not. Hand her over to me. She and Galblog are coming with me back to Tharja. Can't say I expected this, sir. If I may, what exactly are you taking her home with you? Moron, you need not know. Keep that mouth of yours out of business that isn't yours. Yes, sir. I beg your forgiveness, sir, but by your leave, sir, we will pursue Sigurd's rebels. Good. Don't fail me. Ooh, they turned red all in unison. That was cool. So, the reason that we're gonna wait for them to get up to the top, but while we're doing that, I'll say, like, the reason he took her with him and GoBlog is because she is the natural successor to GoBlog, to the GoBlog. So because he has now a child that doesn't know her own parents, and the legendary weapon that she can wield, he now is in possession of, essentially, an ally that can use a legendary weapon besides himself. So it kind of just makes total sense to keep her along. How are we gonna handle this? We want all 3 archers at the ready. Oh, I wasn't pushing Dew along that entire time. That kind of sucks. He could have been over there. Ooh, we want to be out of their range. That's a big range for us to back up for. We may want to just make a wall of some sort. The issue is that they can fly, so that they have Kanto built in. So anyone that gets hit's gonna get hit like 15 times. I might have to reload a save and back everyone up. We'll see, though. We'll see. We'll see how this turn goes, because if we can survive this turn, then we're good to go. But if we can't survive this turn, then we're fucked. I guess that's the best wall we're getting. I think someone's gonna die here. There's no way someone survives. I'm gonna have to reload the save. I just don't think it's possible for someone to survive so many hits. There goes Beowulf. Wow, only Beowulf died! So, that's incredible, actually. Oh, Beowulf, if you didn't die, we could have kept that. Fa. Honestly, Holian, Ira, and Lewin can hold their own. Could anyone else? Not really, because the rest of them are cavalry units. Archers that can't hit directly next to them, or like mage knights that can't really do a lot of damage. That sucks. You know what, Noish? I'm gonna put you there just because we might need you there to protect Ideen. Ideen would only get hit by one person, but it still might be worthwhile to keep you within range. Okay, here we go. Come on, Holian. Oh, is this Noish's turn? No, it's Ira's turn. Oh, Noish, you killed someone. Oh, they broke the castle. Don't take this personally. We've all got to make a living somehow. Did you attack Noish? You attacked fucking Noish! That's what a broken castle looks like, by the way. Holy shit, they fucked the Lublek up! To be fair, we have Finora, so I don't really need it. We also have Volthormer, which should be fine. But damn! Is there a negative for Lublek getting absolutely decimated? Huh. Anyways, that's relevant to me. We lived. Holy and Ira, I don't think they even attacked Lewin. Actually, does he drop something? I don't think so. Lewin! Lewin! Forsetti his ass. Get him out of here. Hey, buddy. Bye-bye. Ooh, he survived. Oh, no, he didn't. Goodbye. Gah. Glory be to Tharja. Oh, and with Jamek's level, we have completely annihilated the Tharjian Draco Knights that killed Quain and Ethlin. Sad. Sad. Aww. Though, as you may have caught a glimpse of, their inventories were gone, so they've already passed on their, stuff, so it's not that big of a deal. That's why you handle it back in the, like, what, chapter 3? Ooh, she also has Meteor. That's one thing to keep an eye out for. I don't really feel like we need to kill all these mages, but I want to. As we kind of send everyone out to try and handle this, capturing this castle. Alright, now real quickly as I'm advancing everyone towards this castle, which takes a while because we have to go through the desert, we have reduced movement speed, or movement distance anyways. We got Dew and Jamek's conversation to have. Hey, Jamek. Dew, still here, are you? Look, don't you hear us the first time? You're just in the way now. Go on, get out of here. Why is everyone saying that? What is with you lot lately? We're so close to winning this thing, but you wouldn't know it if how you're all acting. What's going on here? Oh, sorry. You're right. Guess I am a bit tense at the moment. Not sure why, though. A bit of foreshadowing. Look, Jamek, you're a neat guy and I like you. I know I've kind of been a pain in the neck right from the start, and, I'm sorry. Huh? Why are you so sappy all of a sudden? If anyone's been weird now, it's you. Well, I kinda, never mind. Guess I'll talk later. Huh? Even Dew can tell something's not right here. Well, Dew. You can't hold out in Lublek, that's for sure. Place was ransacked. Oh, wow, they were right on the edge of that. I didn't even realize I put them there. Whoo! Okay. Well, I have to be very careful of that meteor. A lot of mages are going to struggle. You have a lot of resistance, right? 8. Who has the most resistance? Tiltu, get in there. Oh, they have sleep staffs. Actually, Tiltu, you should still be fine. 9, 6. You get in there. You have 10 resistance, actually, so I'm somewhat okay with you being in there. 11. Lewin will be a big contributor. We still want to kind of move everyone towards it. But yeah, we have to be kind of careful with how we advance from this point on. Take this! Feel the fiery wrath of the heavens! I don't know why she does that now. She missed anyways. Oh, how much would your wind sword do actually? You're both war mages, which is interesting. The wind sword would deal 36 minus 14. Thoron would do 42 minus 14. Well, that's better. Okay. Tilte should be fine in there on her own for the most part. Oh, Azel might be able to contribute to some damage here. 42 damage, minus 14 would definitely kill. 78% chance to hit, though, is not great. What would this be? That'd be 22 damage, 88. Hey, she's dead. Ugh. Oh, Lord Arvis, forgive my failure. Get out of here. Get out of here. Way to go. Zell, you actually contributed. I think we're good to move in because it's just you. I'll say this now while we're kind of just doing absolutely nothing. This will probably be the only part released. I'll probably do this as a one-parter because it's so short. Going from Lublek to Finora. Going from Lublek to Finora is like no distance whatsoever. And there's not even that many enemies. You have all the meteors, but if you handle the meteors with Aaron, it's not an issue. If you wait for the Dargian Draco Knights to advance as well, you don't ever have to deal with the fact that they could be a bigger issue. So it's really a short part. It'll most likely be the only one like that. Because for the most part, I think for the rest of the game, it, did that hit? I think that missed. I think it's like the only place in the entire game where you have so few people acting as a resistance. Or did they both? Oh no, they both hit. They both hit. It just really doesn't have a good representation that they hit. Because there's really nothing to go over. Besides those couple conversations and then the fact that Adine and Quain died. I can't believe they got 3 units put to sleep. I'm absolutely going to wait for them to wake up, by the way. 100% going to wait for them to wake up. And continue my assault with Aaron while I wait. Imagine being one of these mages on these cliffs. It's got to be dusty as hell up here. Not like comfortable or nice at all. It's gotta suck to have to be one of these mages. I mean, like, yes, it's your job and all to be up here and doing this, but like, it's gotta suck. Like, could you believe it? I would hate to be one of these mages. Sand everywhere, annoyances everywhere. Like, you gotta sit at the top of this rock. I guess they probably make themselves a little outpost if this was real. They make themselves a little home up there because it's gonna be where they are for a while. Eh, why not? Use the restore staff. Let's see what the restore staff looks like. Oh my god. Wow, wow. Oh, and it will level her up. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Get Till to a couple free levels because of this. Huh, I didn't consider that a part of it. You know, the only thing that could make this better, like this little waiting session we have to kill all the meteors down here, is if we had a castle to grind up at, like maybe send a couple more people through the arena. Looking at you, Lublek. Hey, do! Go steal something from the castle! Take it! It's yours. The place has been ransacked already. They ravaged the place. So just take whatever you want, really. Ow. And there it is. That's the end of all the enemy units. And with that, all the meteor mages are dead. So we won't have to worry about them. Thankfully. The sadness of this part has been accentuated already. Quain and Ethlin died. Their daughter was kidnapped. The GoBlog was stolen. But it's a short part, which I'm thankful for. And we captured Finoa. Well, we will capture Finoa. Did we get all the conversations out of the way? Sigurd's, Lexus Dews. Yeah, okay. Look at that. Let's capture Finoa and see what they have in store for us. Good. We finally claimed Finora. The fatherland is finally within our reach. Oife, Shannon, I pray they and Sylph are faring well. Lord Sigurd, I presume? Welcome to Finora. Ah, you must be the local elder. My apologies for dragging even an oasis town like Finoria into this godforsaken war. At this point, it was unavoidable. Actually, we've just received word of yet another skirmish in the desert's southern depths. At last, we find ourselves in dangerous times. In the south, you say? What happened there? As we understand it, the Lance Knight of Lannisters were on a march north. They were savaged by Thargian Draco Knights en route. There were no survivors, it seems. What? You can't be serious! I'm sorry to say I am. By the sound of it, there was a young girl in the Lannisters' party. Our hearts all break for the poor dear. That was Ethlyn and Quain. Forgive me. Bah. Oh my gosh, they're just there. I'm surprised they didn't make them load out. They just spawned them in. Interesting. Lord Reptar, they were depending on you. Of course. Even so, it cannot be helped but wonder if Arvis will honor his word. Perhaps we are nothing more than sacrifices to him. Lord Arvis is hard at work making the final adjustments to the Volthomer battle plan. You've no need to worry, sire. Very well. I'll take you at your word then. Now, if you'll excuse me, sir, I must return to the helm of the Volthermer barricades. Heh, he hasn't a clue, has he? Wretched fool. This is it. Until Arvis is ready to move out, this battle is ours and ours alone. Hold your positions until the enemy stumbles into our range. Do not move otherwise. And with that, you have the end of this part. Like I said, it'll be a shorter part. It'll probably be the only Fire Emblem release this week. Unless this next part is also incredibly short, but I can't imagine it will be. Because fuckface here is going to take forever to kill, because look at him, he is a Menormer. It'll be very difficult to kill him. Do they have Meteor up here? Fuck them. But anyways, we'll deal with that next time. We'll look into it next time. Thank you for watching this part of Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hold on, let me calculate this again. Do I actually die if he hits me?